I wake up at 7, I eat breakfast, I go to work. Does your English sound like a robot? We all have 24 hours, but why does one person sound like an interesting storyteller, while another sounds like a list of facts? The secret isn't bigger words. It's the connection. Today, I'm going to share a day in my life with you. Not just what I did, but how it felt. Ready to change how you speak? Let's dive in. My day usually kicks off early. At 6:30 a.m., the world is still quiet. I don't just wake up, I slowly come back to life. I love that first 15 minutes. It's my golden time. I don't check my phone. I don't look at emails. I just breathe. Then I head to the kitchen. The smell of coffee is the only thing that makes me feel human before 8 a.m., right? I'm a bit of a coffee addict. I watch the steam rise from my cup, and I think about the day ahead. I don't just have a plan. I have a mood. Today, the mood is focus. By 9 a.m., I'm at my desk. This is when I get down to work. I'm a digital creator, so my world is full of screens and scripts. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed. There are so many comments to answer, so many videos to edit. But I tell myself, one thing at a time, Clara. Just one. It's funny, we often think we are behind in life. We think everyone else is faster. But English is like this too, isn't it? You feel like you're not learning fast enough. But consistency is better than speed. Around 1 p.m., I take a break. I usually grab a bite at a small cafe near my house. I like to people watch. I see a young student studying hard. I see an old couple holding hands. It reminds me that everyone has a story. Even you, listening to this right now. Your struggle with English? That's part of your story too. In the afternoon, I usually hit a wall. You know that feeling? At 3 p.m., your brain just shuts down. I used to feel guilty about it. Now, I lean into it. I take a 20-minute power nap, or I go for a quick walk. We aren't machines. To be productive, you must learn how to rest. Evening is my favorite part of the day. I wind down around 8 p.m. I cook something simple. I put my phone in another room. It's so important to unplug. The digital world is loud, but my home is quiet. I look back at my day. Did I do everything on my list? Probably not. But did I learn something? Yes. And that's enough. Now let's look at 3 magic phrases I used in my story. These will make you sound so much more natural. First, kick off. I said, my day kicks off early. In school, you learn start or begin. But kick off is what native speakers use when something happens with energy. Think about a football game. How does it start? With a kick. So, next time you talk about your project or your day, say, we're going to kick off at 9 a.m. It sounds much more. Second, wind down. I said, I wind down around 8 p.m. This isn't just stopping work. Think of a spring that is very tight, and then it slowly gets loose. Winding down is the process of becoming relaxed after a busy day. You can wind down by reading a book or listening to this podcast. What do you do to wind down? Third, hit a wall. I mentioned that at 3 p.m. I hit a wall. This is a great idiom. Imagine you are running a race, and suddenly you feel like you have no more energy. It's like you ran into a physical wall. You can't go forward. When you are studying English for 2 hours and your brain stops working, don't say, I am tired. Say, I've hit a wall. So, here is my thought for the day. Your daily routine is not a cage. It's a canvas. Every small thing you do, the coffee, the walk, the struggle, is a brushstroke. When you describe your day in English, don't just give me the facts. Give me the feeling. because that's where the real English lives. Okay, here is your mini homework for today. I want you to go to the comments right now. Tell me one thing that helps you wind down at night. Just one sentence. I'll be there to read them and give you a heart. I'm Clara, and I'm so proud of the progress you're making. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.